Well, Michael, what's new on the peer review front that CPAs need to know about?
Well, probably the most significant thing is new peer review standards, which pretty significantly change the peer review process. And what's important to firms undergoing peer reviews is it changes the way their peer review report looks. There's new ratings of pass with deficiencies, and fail. It's designed to be more transparent, so when the peer-reviewed firm provides their peer review report to their clients, prospective clients, regulatory oversight agencies, things like that, there's more clarity in terms of the results of the review. The reviewed firm itself is also impacted possibly by the way engagements are selected. So the engagements that they perform that are reviewed by the peer reviewer might vary because of the new standards. And those standards were effective at the beginning of 2009. So at this point in time, there's still a significant number of firms who have not undergone a peer review using the new standards.
You mentioned deficiencies a few minutes ago. What are some of the common deficiencies that we see over and over in peer reviews?
Well, interestingly, the Maryland Peer Review Committee often sees deficiencies that are some pretty basic things that just seem to get missed, and they would fall under the category of just not paying close enough attention in the review process for engagements. And I'm talking about things like, using the wrong reporting language, not following the practice aids that the firm uses, basic disclosure deficiencies, missing disclosures, that sort of thing, reports that don't cover all the financial statements and accompanying schedules that are presented. Some pretty basic things. Another area to pay close attention to if you're preparing for the review is newly issued pronouncements. So a lot of firms kind of follow last year's format and disclosures and things like that. And you have to pay close attention to newly issued pronouncements to make sure that there aren't some changes in, say, disclosure requirements and that sort of thing that would be applicable to your client's financial statements. So those are two general categories that the peer review committee sees as pretty common. And it certainly are things that firms can pay attention to and avoid problems in their peer review.
Where can firms go to get more information about this stuff?
I think a good source is the AICPA website. You have to drill down into the peer review areas, but there are reviewer alerts that are issued that kind of summarize a lot of the common deficiencies in peer reviews so that peer reviewers are alert to those things. But I think that firms undergoing a peer review could learn a lot from those common deficiencies so they don't repeat the mistakes that other firms have made.
Michael, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome.